Hello and welcome to a new episode on Sadhana World Foundation. As you know that we are very passionate about crafting young lives. We present stories from our folktales and lessons in history which are focused on moral values. We think that these stories have got tremendous amount of teachings which our young people can adapt into their lives, which help them become stronger and better human beings. Today, I have picked up a topic which happens almost every day in our lives. It's about the choice that we make between what's right, what's good for us, and what's pleasant for our senses. I came across a folk tale which I thought has got tremendous amount of teachings for us. So let me describe that folk tale. Once upon a time, there was an explorer who went to a desert to find out more about the desert. The explorer was experienced, however, he lost his way. He kept looking for the way out to the next nearest human civilization, but wasn't getting. His water was getting over, so his water completely got exhausted. He kept searching for water, but it didn't get. He was getting frustrated, he was getting disappointed. He kept looking for it. Sometimes it was a mirage, sometimes he could figure out he started hallucinating. He was wondering if he is destined to die. However, in the horizon somewhere he found a hut, but he could not believe that he is seeing the hut, or it was just a mirage, or it was a hallucination. Imagine how disappointed, how frustrated, how on the edge he must be living his life that point of time. However, he kept pushing. He did not lose hope. He kept pushing himself to reach that hut. He reached the hut and found that that nobody lives there. The hut has been abandoned long time ago. He looked around. He did not find anything there. He found a hand pump. He suddenly was surprised finding a hand pump inside that hut. He wasn't sure what to do and how come a hand pump in the hut inside the desert, but it was something very interesting. He started pumping the hand pump, hoping that water will come. He put all his efforts. He did work very hard at it, went harder. However, water won't come. It looked like that the pump is very old and the water level has actually dipped down. He looked around for help, but there wasn't a single soul around. He could not find any hint how to get water. He lost all his hope. He suddenly opened his eyes and looked at one corner of that hut, and he found a bottle of water there. He suddenly found tremendous amount of energy to go and pick up that water, and just about the time when he was uncorking the water bottle and going to pour the water into his mouth, he found a small note written there, saying, the note said that pour this water into the hand pump and take as much as you want. Again, fill the water into this bottle, cork it tightly, and keep it where you found this bottle. Amazing, isn't it? So that was the moment when he had to make a choice. He doesn't know whether the note, whatever it says, whatever it is written in the note, is true or false. He doesn't know that, but he is thirsty. He is almost about to die. What does he do? Does he gulp the water that's available and save himself, or believes what is written is true? He thinks for a while and he takes a leap of faith. He pours the water into the hand pump. He pumps water, keeps on pumping. Ultimately, water level rises. He finds water, he drinks enough. He then packs water back into the bottle. He then adds one line there. There was a pencil available in that hut, surprising. And he also discovered a map there. He could locate where he is and how far he is from the human civilization. He knew the direction. So it was almost like God sent for him. But the point that I got out of this folktale, almost like the Arabian Nights kind of story. So the point that I got was a tremendously significant choice that he had to make in his life at that point in time. It was a choice between his life and death. I'm sure such a decision doesn't come in your lives and my life each day. I hope it doesn't come. However, the point this folktale teaches us is that whenever you make a choice between what is right and what is pleasant, of course, he took a leap of faith, but for his senses, if he would have just gone in favor of the pleasantness that's there to save his life by wetting his throat, he could have just finished the bottle of water and he would have not have saved the lives of many such explorers or travelers who would have come after him. He adds a point there. He takes the pencil, he adds the point. Believe me, it works. So he further strengthens that message. That believe me, it works. Why I say that such a thing happens almost daily in our lives. Think of students. So you have so many distractions in life. Think of people who are working in offices. Think of the amount of distractions that we get. We are not able to concentrate at work. There is a social media messaging, there is a TV, there are movies, there are beautiful videos, which all are so attractive for us. We want to consume them. But when do I do my work? I have certain tasks to do. I have to study, or I have an exam to write. I have to prepare for a meeting or a presentation or a project that I am working on, or I need to complete some tasks on time. So that's the right path, of course. However, something which is very pleasant on my senses is to watch a nice video, watch a nice movie, talk to the friends, go out, have a nice cup of coffee, tea, spend time with friends, and so on and so forth. So all of this gives me immediate pleasure. This is like eating good food when we are in our 20s, when we are in our 25s, early 30s. We don't find time to really exercise, to do some physical work every day to stay fit. But when we go into our 40s, 50s, 60s, that time it is too late to be choosing the right path. The right path of fitness should have been chosen long ago. The food that we take, the daily life that we lead, the habits that we inculcate have to be done at the right age. We don't realize that in order to stay happy, stay pleasant, in order to satisfy our immediate needs, many times we ignore what's the right path. So ladies and gentlemen, it calls for a lot of mental discipline, thinking. The thought has to be always choosing what is right and what's pleasant. Many times we will have to compromise pleasure and choose what's right. Of course, there are many things in our life which is pleasant as well as which is right. Of course, there is no point of making a decision there. It's obviously very simple that I do things which are right as well as pleasant. But there are moments in life where we have to choose what's right and what's pleasant. So the point is about that. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, today you liked this particular episode and it helps in becoming better and stronger people. Thank you very much for watching today's episode.